back we go. We up the difficulty one more time. Let's see what happens.
Our star attraction, the ultimate combination of power and beauty. And master of the living weapon, vice versa.
How much do you think elephants cost? You gonna risk them with some random ass girl walking across a tightrope holding them up? That's not a monetary, that's not an intelligent monetary investment. Also, thinking elephants would stay calm in that scenario? Yeah, take a bow while you're holding two elephants up, you dumb bitch.
Yes! I can't wait for the encore! Woohoo!
What a slut? Like, how can she hear that one single audience member? There's no other cheering, nobody else is talking, there's just that one fucking audience member. Audible above everybody else.
Great job out there, Cerebella. The tightrope, though? I think we'd sell a lot more balcony tickets if you kept your act in the center ring.
Aw, thanks, Fang. But think about it. If I were down below, no one would ever look up to see you.
Damn!
Now where is he? There he is.
That homie got daggers. Has anybody told him that he's got a couple daggers
Cerebella.
stuck in his leg?
Did you see me, Vitaly? When Fang told me you were coming, I practiced all weekend. I even added the elephants. And they didn't poop on her this time.
Did you really need to bring that up, Cerebella?
Yes, it was fine. That hat of yours can put on quite a show. Now to business. Can I speak to you in private? I have a job that requires your special talents.
It's very strange that Vitaly has kind of like a Russian, acts like the barest hint of a Russian accent. And meanwhile, that other dude that was in Misfortunes had like the barest hint of an Italian accent.
Deal with someone for me, Cerebella.
It's very
What do you
strange.
Do you want
Their
me to
names
talk
make
to
sense. Vitaly is not
If it has,
really.
bring
No,
them to
Vitaly's.
justice, my dear. A crime against the family cannot go unpunished.
I don't know. I'm very
Nadia
confused.
Fortune, the infamous cat burglar, and a feral. She has stolen something from us, a jewel called the Life Gem. Its value cannot be understated.
A thief?
Is that a little on the
No one
nose?
messes with a
Is that what's keeping her alive after she's been
Thought
basically
she had been
completely
taken care
Yep.
of. Yet,
Taken care of.
somehow she remains a thorn in our side. You are to pursue her and reclaim the Life Gem from her at any cost.
I wonder if I went back
am
through
the
and I looked at her
steward.
animations if you would actually see a gem. Like during her level 3, for instance, when she
Consider
basically
it
just
done,
explodes her entire body. I wonder if
There's
you'd see the gem inside her.
Some of Dahlia's men claim to have seen her in that horrid fish town, Little Innsmouth. I recommend you start your search there.
Oh, that's a low. Oops, what am I doing? I'm dying, apparently. Oh my god.
Here we go! And now for something spectacular!
Whoa! It's okay, we can do this. We just gotta learn how to play the character. It's all good. Growing pains. First time I've lost a battle in story mode. Had to happen. This is what I get for upping the difficulty when I don't even know how to play these fucking characters. Ow!
I'll literally burst if I'm not careful. See you next week, Munyan.
It's you, Juan!
Last I
Here we go! And now for something spectacular!
I wanted that to combo, but it very clearly didn't.
I expect a rave review!
You and that hat make a good team. I'll give him one thing, Vitaly sure knows how to pick his women. Look, you see, I'll give it to you straight.
Do you seriously expect me to take the word of a thief?
Why do you think my body is this way? It's because I swallowed that weird gem Fishbone gang stole. That's when that
Yeah,
Dahlia
alright, that answers that question.
Next thing I know, I wake up on the ocean floor, chopped up and in a pile with the rest of my gang. Only I'm still alive. Anyway, I'm off to steal me a skull heart. Say hi to your boss for me, and tell him Val be paying a visit real soon. Ciao!
Wait! Damn, she got away. So she doesn't have the gem. But I can't let Vitaly down.
Didn't you just hear her? She
Looks like
swallowed
she's headed
it!
towards the Grand Cathedral. I'll capture her and take her back to Vitaly.
When logic dictates that she still got the gem, it's just not visible. Gotta punch through the gut.
Perfection.
I kind of want to know what Parasol's story is. Like, why does she have an army?
Let's rock.
Ow. Ow. Damn, we got the panty shot. Ow! Try to reset me. Like I don't know how to churn the butter. Come on, Grill.
Don't sweat it. I'm great.
Despite being mutilated so, the Feral's body still lives.
She's still obsessed with
Simply
fortune.
Amazing. I must perform more tests.
Hands off that cat. The Medicis have a score to settle with her.
Okay, so in Cerebella's story, she got
Did you hear
bopped.
that, Kitty? The Medici's lapdog has come to save you. Sorry, but there's no way I'm giving away my new toy. We have lots of playtime ahead in the lab. Double, we have work to do.
Yo, this one it still feels very much like arcade mode, not a legit story.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
I'll expand more on that after it's all over. What? Wow, shit, I must have fucked up a punish. Nailed that. It's very strange to me not to be able to go from like medium punch. Oh shit, that combo. What? Oh, I see. That's okay. All right. I got you. Very strange to me to not be able to go from like standing medium punch to crouching medium punch or standing medium punch to standing medium kick, or you know, like all those different combinations. You can't go from a medium to a medium. That's fucking me up so hard. I keep trying to do that. Wait, didn't we just fight double? Wow, that actually worked. Oh, wow. Oh, dear Lord, don't kill me. I told you, man, I'm a master at churning. Can't fuck with that.
Compared to the company that keeps you, but your masters, the Medicis, must never be allowed to claim the Skull Heart. To eradicate them, I must eliminate you. I am sorry. Die.
Oh, dear Lord. I'm so close. There we go. What's her wish?
So, this is it. The Skull Heart. The source of the Skullgirls' power.
I wonder if she'll just destroy it. It would make sense.
I
Yeah.
need to find that thief and bring her back to Vitaly.
Thanks for dealing with Marie for me, circus girl.
Uh-oh.
Let me go! I've got to avenge my friends! No, my family! With one wish, I can
Oops.
end the Medici Mafia!
I can't let you make that wish. That's my family you're talking about now.
With or without my wish, I'll destroy them! As long as the Life Gem's power flows through my veins, no one can stop me from avenging the Fishbone
Okay,
gang!
you just literally told her exactly what wish to make.
Flows through your veins, huh?
Fucking dumbass. Wait, what? Did she just squish her out of existence?
You've exceeded my greatest expectations.
And now you sitting on the lap of a dirty old ass man?
Won't be bothering us anymore.
Cerebella is the worst character in this game. I don't even give a fuck what the rest of the stories are like. Cerebella's the worst character in this game.
Empire will be truly everlasting. Soon, even the royal Renoir family will be no match for the Medicis.
This dude's accent
All thanks to you, Cerebella.
is all over the place. There's no consistency to it. Sometimes it's not there, sometimes it leans over to Italian, sometimes it leans over to Russian. And apparently she's not particularly satisfied with her ending, but that's what you get. Fucking over my girl. Oh, that's right, that's what I wanted to talk about. So basically, this being a glorified arcade mode, which is what I said about Philias, it was the same thing with Misfortunes. Beowulf's and Big Bands both got quite a bit more in-depth, and I respect those. But I feel like those are still arcade mode-esque stories, and not something that's like should be a story mode. And the reason why I say that, and this is probably my own personal bias coming through, shit, I could turn this into a Nate Talks, but I'm just gonna be quick and succinct about it, is that essentially a story mode should be something that is self-contained. There is no multiple paths, there's no multiple avenues you can take, and so like basically this is essentially just a bunch of characters going down the same road, all meeting somewhere. Like they all start somewhere separately, but then they all meet up eventually, which is essentially once they get to the church where Valentine and Double are at, and then they go down and they get the skull heart. That's where kind of everything converges, and eventually one person comes out the winner. That makes sense for an arcade mode, but for a story mode, I just feel like it should be something that is not, there are not multiple paths, everything is all self-contained. So you may not have a variety of characters running into another chunk of them, but they're all doing something individually, they're all impacting the story somewhere along the way, but it's all one big storyline that is all connected together, it's all intertwined, all the events are reliant upon each character doing whatever they're doing in the story mode, but there is no multiple ending thing. Like, it's just one single story, and you experience each character's route through that story instead. That's what I feel like a well-done story mode should be in regard to a fighting game, because, I don't know, and that's, again, potentially just my personal bias, but that was like, my biggest thing with BlazBlue is thanks to the whole time continuum thing and being able to just reset the board, and there being multiple timelines and basically like time travel resetting everything, all this bullshit, it essentially makes this thing kind of looming, what am I trying to say, this overhanging idea of none of this fucking matters because all of it can just be wiped away at any point in time. And then you also have like Dragon Ball FighterZ. My biggest problem with that story mode is that you're experiencing the same exact story 3 times, but with different characters involved, and then they also go to a different conclusion. It's not, again, like if it was like you experience part of the story through the heroes, which is essentially the first one, and then you experience the villain side of that story the second time, and hopefully there would be enough content to make it its own different story, but instead a quarter of the way through you just run into all the heroes, and this time instead of staying villains you gang up together. And then it's the same exact thing eventually with Android 21's story, and it's just like, I'm playing the same exact story mode 3 times. It's the same thing here. I'm essentially playing the same exact story mode every single time, just with a different character having a different wish, and that's it. And I'm not a fan of that. That's kind of why, like, I feel like this kind of thing should just be relegated to an arcade mode style storytelling device, and then you make the story an actual real story. But that's not how this one is, and it's irking me. That's just like I had to get off my chest. That's my 2 cents.